Hello, parishioners. Father Jim here. First thing I want to say to you all is Happy Easter. I hope that you found a way to make the celebration of Jesus' resurrection, new life, joyful and wonderful. Even though we couldn't all come together in the church and even though we couldn't go and visit family and friends, I hope that the resurrection of Jesus happened and is still happening in your heart. That's certainly my hope and prayer for you all. And I miss you as we can't continue to not be able to come together face to face, but I hope these messages can be at least some encouragement. I've been hearing some great stories from people about the way they're finding life and joy in the midst of this unusual time. There's a couple of good news stories in the parish bulletin this weekend you'll read. The parishioners have sent me about how they have been praying in new and interesting ways. So I want to, give you an invitation to another way to pray which is coming up. The last couple of years, we've been running small groups doing what we call the first spiritual exercises using this book. It's a wonderful, guided meditation effectively, which guides through some taste of St. Ignatius' spiritual exercises. So Gail Gill and Sam French and I will again be leading groups doing this throughout May for 5 weeks. You join one group and you follow through with that group as the first session we scaffold for you a reflection exercise. You then go and do that exercise yourself each day, or a similar exercise each day, and then we come back together the following week to share the fruit of what we've learnt and then to be led in the next exercise. So there will be groups on Friday night, in fact Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday evening. So I invite you to have a look at the details which are in the bulletin and on the website, the links down below, to find a group you'd like to join. If you have already done one of these retreats with us in the last 2 years, and many of you have, I'll also be doing a second level retreat using the second retreat in this book. So you may already have the book. If you don't, there are copies here in the parish office of $30, or we can mail them to you if you need them sent to you. So check the details in the bulletin this weekend or on the website. Details are below. If doing something as a group is not what you're looking for at the moment, you might like to take up the invitation to do spiritual direction or spiritual companioning. That's a one-on-one spiritual conversation with someone who is trained in facilitating that kind of discussion. And we have a wonderfully experienced spiritual director named Elizabeth Lee, who is offering that to parishioners. You do pay each session, but it's a wonderful opportunity. And there's a testimony in the bulletin this week, someone about how wonderful that has been for her. So again, that detail is in the bulletin this weekend. You might like to take up one-on-one spiritual direction to really help deal with the kind of new questions that might be emerging for you in your faith life. What happens for you when you can't come to Mass, can't receive the Eucharist? It might really trigger a real spiritual search in you. And Elizabeth is one person who might be able to help you with that. And of course, myself and the parish team are here for you as well. Now I need to ask for your help. We put this in the parish bulletin last weekend, and this is talking about giving to support the parish. And I want to say up front, if you've lost your job or your income has gone down, I'm not talking to you. But if you have a stable income, if you're doing okay, then we really want to ask you to help support the parish. And if you're not already giving by either credit card or direct debit donations, I'm going to ask you to please take that kind of giving up. Because obviously for us in the parish, most of our income comes on Sundays with a collection plate. There's no income coming there anymore. But of course, our parish expenses continue to go on, and we really want to try and keep all our parish staff on. The government's JobKeeper grant will help us a lot in that regard, but it's not going to be enough. So I'm going to take a pay cut myself just to try to set the standard and say, look, we are trying to economise, and members of staff are using up their time in lieu, they're taking annual leave. We're trying to work down as best we can, but we really want to try and let everyone keep their jobs. So if you are able to, there's a link below and also on the parish website to our Plan Giving Pledge form, where you can commit to give either by credit card or direct debit. If you have an income that allows you to do that, if you're able to share with the parish in a way that really is part of your commitment of faith, you can't come to Mass at the moment, how do you really show you're committed to the parish and committed to God through faith? This is one way you can do that. So we'd love your help if you're able to. So again, the link is in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and that way you get the messages every time they come up, and I'll have another homily available for you on Saturday night and Sunday. Once again, God bless you. Stay well.